China's rise is rewriting the world order. It now commands the largest navy and an economy growing so fast that it's set to overtake the United States. This is no ordinary shift. It's a direct challenge to the power structure that has dominated for decades. China is outpacing global leaders in technology, advancing in AI, 5G, and space exploration. Through its Belt and Road Initiative, it's building influence across continents, creating a global network of power. But this rise comes with questions. Is it reshaping the future peacefully, or will it ignite tensions that could destabilize the world? This is more than a rivalry. It's a battle for global dominance with stakes higher than ever before. Number 1. Economic growth and global trade power. China's economic transformation over the past few decades is remarkable. From a primarily agrarian society, it has become the world's second-largest economy, with a GDP surpassing $18 trillion. This rapid growth is due to policies that open China to global markets, encouraging manufacturing and exports. As a result, China has become a central hub in global trade, supplying a vast array of products worldwide. A significant initiative driving China's global trade influence is the Belt and Road Initiative. Launched in 2013, the BRI aims to develop infrastructure and trade networks connecting Asia with Africa and Europe. By investing in ports, railways, and highways across more than 140 countries, China is enhancing trade routes and strengthening economic ties with numerous nations. This extensive network not only boosts China's trade, but also extends its political and economic influence globally. However, China's economic strategies have raised concerns. Some countries involved in the BRI have accumulated significant debts to China, leading to worries about economic dependence and sovereignty. Additionally, China's dominance in manufacturing has sparked debates about fair trade practices and global market imbalances. Despite these challenges, China's economic ascent continues to reshape global trade dynamics, positioning it as a formidable competitor to established economic powers like the United States. Number 2. Technological advancements. China has rapidly advanced in technology, emerging as a global leader in several high-tech sectors. The country has made significant progress in artificial intelligence, 5G telecommunications, and renewable energy technologies. Chinese tech giants like Huawei and Tencent are at the forefront of innovation, developing cutting-edge products and services that compete internationally. For instance, Huawei has become a leading provider of 5G infrastructure worldwide, playing a crucial role in the global rollout of next-generation wireless networks. In space exploration, China has achieved notable milestones. The China National Space Administration, CNSA, successfully landed the Chang'e 4 rover on the far side of the Moon in 2019, a first in space exploration history. Additionally, China's Mars rover, Tianwen-1, landed on the Red Planet in 2021, demonstrating the nation's growing capabilities in space technology. These achievements highlight China's ambition to become a major player in space exploration and technology. The Chinese government actively promotes the integration of civilian and military technological advancements through its military-civil fusion. This approach aims to leverage civilian innovations for military applications, enhancing the country's defense capabilities. By fostering collaboration between private tech companies and the military, China seeks to accelerate technological development and maintain a competitive edge in both commercial and defense sectors. Number 3. Military expansion. China has significantly expanded its military capabilities, focusing on modernizing its forces and extending its reach. The People's Liberation Army Navy now boasts the world's largest navy, with a battle force of over 370 ships and submarines. This expansion includes the development of advanced aircraft carriers and amphibious assault ships, enhancing China's ability to project power beyond its immediate region. In addition to naval growth, China has invested in advanced missile systems and cyber warfare capabilities. The development of hypersonic missiles, which can travel at speeds exceeding 5 times the speed of sound, poses new challenges to existing defense systems. China's advancements in cyber warfare also raise concerns about the security of critical infrastructure and information networks globally. China's military expansion is evident in its activities in the South China Sea, where it has constructed artificial islands and established military installations. These actions have led to territorial disputes with neighboring countries and increased tensions with the United States, which advocates for freedom of navigation in international waters. China's growing military presence in these contested areas underscores its strategic intent to assert control over vital maritime routes and resources. Number 4. Diplomatic influence and soft power. China has extended its influence globally through strategic diplomacy and soft power initiatives. A cornerstone of this effort is the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, which is not only an economic tool but also a diplomatic strategy. By funding infrastructure projects in over 140 countries, China has gained allies and built significant leverage over indebted nations. These investments have given China access to key ports and trade routes, strengthening its presence across Asia, Africa, and Latin America. China has also gained influence in international organizations. It plays a key role in groups like BRICS, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, SCO, and the United Nations. By pushing for reforms in global governance systems and presenting itself as a voice for developing nations, China has successfully positioned itself as a counterweight to Western dominance in international politics. Culturally, China uses soft power tools like Confucius Institutes and global media to shape its narrative. These institutes promote Chinese language and culture, while state-backed media outlets project China's perspective to global audiences. However, critics argue that these efforts are also a way to control the narrative and suppress criticism of China's policies. Despite this, China's growing diplomatic and cultural footprint is reshaping the way nations interact on the global stage. Number 5. Challenges and criticisms. China's rapid rise has not been without controversy. Human rights abuses, such as the treatment of Uyghur Muslims in Xinjiang and the suppression of dissent in Hong Kong, have drawn global criticism. Reports of surveillance and censorship further tarnished China's image, raising concerns about authoritarian practices spreading beyond its borders. Internally, China faces economic inequality and environmental challenges. While urban centers have prospered, rural areas still struggle with poverty. Additionally, industrial growth has led to significant environmental issues, such as air and water pollution. The government's push toward renewable energy is a step forward, but the environmental damage from decades of unchecked growth remains a major concern. Internationally, China faces backlash for its aggressive policies in the South China Sea and its trade practices. The US-China trade war has exposed deep tensions, with accusations of intellectual property theft and unfair economic policies. While China's rise is remarkable, these challenges could hinder its path to becoming the dominant global power. Number 6. The US-China rivalry. The growing competition between China and the United States is shaping the global landscape. Economically, China's rapid growth has pushed the U.S. to rethink its trade policies and alliances. Trade restrictions and tariffs have marked this rivalry, with both nations seeking to outmaneuver each other in key industries like technology and manufacturing. Militarily, the rivalry is intensifying. The U.S. has strengthened its alliances with countries in the Indo-Pacific region, such as Japan, Australia, and India, to counter China's growing influence. The South China Sea has become a hotspot, with both nations conducting military exercises and asserting their presence. This competition extends to innovation, with both nations investing heavily in AI, quantum computing, and space exploration. While collaboration on global issues like climate change is possible, the rivalry often overshadows opportunities for partnership. The question remains, will this rivalry lead to productive competition or escalate into direct conflict? Number 7. Implications for the world. China's rise and its rivalry with the U.S. have far-reaching implications for the world. Smaller nations are often caught in the middle, forced to navigate between these two giants. Countries reliant on Chinese investments face the risk of economic dependency, while those aligning with the U.S. may find themselves part of a growing geopolitical divide. Global trade and technology are also being reshaped. The US and China are creating parallel systems in industries like telecommunications and digital payments, forcing countries to choose sides. This divide could lead to a fragmented global economy, impacting everything from trade to innovation. The stakes are high. If the rivalry escalates into conflict, whether economic, technological, or military, the entire world could face instability. Alternatively, if managed carefully, this competition could drive innovation and set new standards for global cooperation. Either way, the outcome will shape the 21st century. The rivalry between China and the US is shaping the future of the world in ways we can't ignore. As the balance of power shifts, the stakes grow higher for every nation, and the consequences will impact us all. What do you think about this rising competition? Could it lead to progress or conflict? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, share it with others, and subscribe for more deep dives into global issues. Your support helps us bring more impactful content to you.